Welcome folks to Final Fantasy World Division. Today we're gonna take a look-see at a dark unit. We're gonna take a look-see at Tyytas. You might have seen him in the arena. We're gonna take a look-see at him now. He's got 6.5k HP, 48 agility, and a bunch of meaningless stats. He's a Paladin. He's got red mage for some fucked up reason, and viking as subjobs. Absolutely appalling. Stat details. He's got nice stats. Now he's weak to slashing and magic, but he's very good resisting missile and lancers. So he's neutral towards striking. Let's take a look, see at the easy. There is nothing unique about this EX job board. So if you probably have watched any other of my videos, you know already what a Paladin, a Viking, and a Red Mage bring to the table. So let's go and take a look see at the EX job board. He's got his signature ability is Paralyzing Slash. Deals medium damage to target and chance of inflicting paralysis for 3 turns. This will be good if he actually uses it. Saintly Wall Enhancement. Now basically you have a barrier that reduces damage 3 times, increase chance of being targeted, and raise pierce resistance for 3 turns, stackable up to 3 times. And raises critical evasion rate for 3 turns. This is fantastic. This is a great move. It basically makes you almost immune, if not immune, to any range attacker. Basically, that doesn't have 80% missile penetration, by the way. So we're not talking about PvP, the broken and fucking retarded aspect of this game. We're talking about PvE. We also have an enhancement to All Night Protection. It basically raises max HP, defense, pierce, and missile resistance. So that's very good. So as you can see, we have to gear this guy towards being an anti-missile unit. He has Paladin Guard, he has Magic Reflex, although he's very weak to magic, so sometimes he can evade magic. So I assume you can probably give this a magic reflex if you're planning on going against something magical, but other than that I would stick with Unyielding Protection for missile resistance and Holy Knight Bastion for more missile resistance, HP, defense, and piercing resistance. Subjob Paladin because he needs to do his Sentinel and Taunting Blade, otherwise he's not a Paladin. But here's the kicker. We can change this and have him stay in Viking. Okay, if he stays in Viking, he gets Knee Breaker, whatever. He gets Rebellious Spirit, he gets Launch, and he gets Drain Cyclone. So we can do that. Okay, we can look. Let's switch to Viking, and I will show you. Now let's go to the far plane. Go to the events. Now there should be something eventually. What can we fight? There is this Sephiroth EX quest that should have some form of missile attackers, so we can probably go and do this one. Let's go and find my dark team now. Where is Tyytas? Where is Tyytas? Why is there no Tyytas? I don't know why there is no Tyytas, but I think someone might have to go. So Graf Guardian is gonna kick the bucket, and we're gonna put Tyytas in there. We're gonna give him a sword. That is fine. Any sword really. Do we have any sword here? Yes, we do. Equip it. Fine. You have this one? Why do you have this one? Just get this one. Or this one, actually. Nah, just get this one. You know what would be great? This one plus 5. A mithril armor plus 5 could be very great, because I think mithril armor gives you resistance to missile, or maybe maybe the helmets give you that. I don't have anything that does that, but you know. So let's make a little bit of a switcheroonie. Yes, you're gonna take that, you're gonna take that. Fantastic, great. So the Esper now needs to beat this one. You can get the Anima Esper, fantastic. Yes. And you can take this one. And if I really want to be very pissed about it, I can give you a Chocobo for more of that, and I can give you like what? I can give you What did I remove? The Ramada Vision card. I need more attack. Do you see the Ramada Vision card? I don't see the Ramada. I see the Ramada Vision card. So let's go ahead and play around with Tyytas. Now, all modified. He's got 10.7k HP, 800 attack, 76 agility. Okay, not the best. Not the best, I understand. But he's a tank. He's not supposed to be fast. He's supposed to be steady. So the concept behind a Paladin is that he moves inside the battlefield, uses Sentinel, and takes almost no damage. That's the point of a Paladin. Now obviously this is fucked up because in the game we have no such thing. The AI doesn't use Sentinel properly, if anything at all. So yeah, you have that. Alright, so Stern is gonna do... Wow, look at the buffs that Stern has. Absolutely appalling. Gonna go with Azar Spit. Okay, you have your own thing. Shadow Dance is gonna be a thing. You can exterminate whatever you want. We have Divine Shelter. You can go and get some hits. So what I want to do is keep Tyytas on the left side. So he's probably gonna go this way. I'm gonna give him the Saintly Fortress buff. And that should put us in a good position. He's gonna do aim fire. Aim whatever you want, bro. I'm gonna check how much damage he's gonna take against these guys. Now, Shadowlings can potentially do a Dark Hades. Yes. He's been blinded. Ranel is gonna do Ranel things, probably. She doesn't have much. Okay, how about we go with the target share? So now our friend... Yeah, but the problem is that doesn't stack with the other buff Stern has. So whatever. Polarizing Edge, take care of this guy, no problem. He's got courage. We're gonna take care of him next time. Alright, so let's go and get closer to this guy. Protection break. Look at the damage. He's not taking any damage from this attacker. Like, Tyytas is immune to any form of... Okay, what if I want to move forward? Because I want to attack this guy.
I got you.
There you go.
Now the real fight begins.
And now we're gonna use Ranel to kill this guy. More enemies, that's no problem at all. Quicker, we need to probably reapply our buffs. So he's gonna stay right there. He's just not gonna move. Okay, let's move closer. What do we have? Paralyzing Edge? Sure. Goes down. Like, I'm gonna stay here. I'm just gonna go... You can use Saintly Cross, do some damage. But honestly, Saintly Fortress gonna give me more hate. So this is a great move, as it gives you hate and gives you shield and gives you resistances. So honestly, I mean, it's great. It's great. It's great. Okay, as for that, we probably want to use some high... Let's use this one. And now we have like Whisper doing Whisper things. We have Hien on this guy. Look at the damage. He's taking no damage. They're all going to be all bunched up. Purify to get some barriers.
Now the real fight begins.
Look at the difference. Like, he just doesn't care. He's taking like 0 damage at all. And our last... Ooh, we can launch. Our last Saintly Fortress. 8 up. We can go right here and start dealing with these guys. There you go. Target down. It's time for Shadowlings to do her thing. So this is more like something that works in a specific condition. Like you have to fight a lot of gunners. If you fight a lot of gunners, you can definitely... Oh boy. We need to generate some APs. Like he's not taking any damage. And if we take a look, see at his resistances. Right? He has 90 defense, sure. But he's got 73 missile resistance. 73 missile resistance and 90 piercing resistance. Just saying, just saying. It's very powerful in PvE. The problem with PvP is that most meta units will just penetrate 80+% of your resistances, so it doesn't make any sense to buff for that. So when you're playing against those units, you're basically fucked. Okay, so I think it's time for us to just start beating them down. We have Saintly Cross. You can heal back some of the damage. There you go. Yeah, you can banish Blade. Yes, he's gonna take a lot of damage against from slashing. He's weak to slashing. Again, we're gonna move. We're gonna delete this guy because it has annoyed me one too many times. I like the fact that he wants me to kill this guy with haste, but not the time mage that can be one hit KO'd. I think we can auto this one. We got this. So overall, I think Tyytas is a good unit for PvE. Until, yeah, for PvE is great if you're fighting missile and piercing units. So lancers, archers, gunners, dragoons, all those things. He's doing great. Like honestly, it's fantastic. He has a move that doesn't consume AP and generates a shield, hate, and resistances, so that's great. It's also doing nice damage if you go with Viking. So, not a bad unit. I'm positively impressed for PvE reasons. Now, PvP, you can pretty much see in one of the fights I had against Rulja, Rulja just does penetrate all of his resistances and deals 5.8k damage on a move that he spams. But when he loses that penetration, he deals only 1.8k damage, which is huge. If you think about it, that tank could be a tank, but Gumi is dumb, so they just destroyed all tanks in this game, except for Warrior of Light maybe, just because he heals up when he takes damage and goes low. So this unit, great unit. Do I recommend building him? Oh boy, we don't have many tanks in the dark element. We have like Little Lila, but Little Lila is more like a magical tank. She is basically very good against magics. I don't know what magics means. Magic users, let's call them that. And Tyytas is good against missile and piercing. So we are lacking someone with strength, with slashing and magic resistances. Well, magic is actually Little Lila, but slashing we are lacking that. Unless I'm missing some limited unit, some dumb limited unit, we might have Murmur. If you do the reincarnation on Murmur, you can probably benefit from the fact that she's gonna be a great tank for PvE reasons. So, but Murmur requires a little bit of knowledge of the game, a little bit of things. You need to reincarnate her. So you might want to say, hey, do I want to use my Transcendence on Murmur? But we're not talking about Murmur, we're talking about Tyytas. So overall, if you actually manage to get Tyytas 120, you will not be disappointed for anything that involves tanking, missile and piercing damage. Other than that, dark units, if you're going for PvP, there are better units than Tyytas, obviously. For dark units, you just want Sephiroth, Dark Fina, Little Lila, and Ruinous Stern, and to some extent Black Robe Elena. Those are the units you need to use. Lemur, I don't think Lemur is... It's like a cringe choice. If you want to put Lemur in there, just do that. But I think that if you switch Lemur with actually another broken ass DPS, you're gonna see more results. Probably someone with more agility than Lemur. Other than that, yeah, that's everything. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.